I first became sexually active at 14 years old. I became sexually active because I just felt like I wanted to do it. It wasn't a peer pressure thing or anything. When I first found out that I was pregnant, it was kind of like a sigh, like, okay. But then I didn't really act on it at first. I just kind of, still did my thing, lived my life and stuff. We didn't practice safe sex because we were being reckless and just wasn't thinking. Well, we weren't thinking. We were thinking, but we weren't thinking into the future. It was like an in the moment thing. That's what everybody says, but it was. I don't consider statistics. I don't, what is that word? I don't apply those statistics on teen parents to my life. I just don't. I don't think about those at all. I didn't even think about those when I was pregnant. Because I don't know, I have a certain confidence in myself. Me? No, I didn't want to. I didn't want to keep them just because I was scared and I just didn't think I could do it. And I didn't want my mom to be mad at me. When I told her it was scary, like even when I think about it now, I feel like I go back to those same feelings, so I don't like thinking about it, like, the point when I told her. But I just kind of told her. And then she was mad. No, I said, I got something to tell you. And she was like, what? And she already looked like she's seen a ghost. Then I said, I'm pregnant. And then like 3 seconds went by, then I said, and I'm keeping it. Then she just walked away and left me outside. Then I kind of went inside the apartments, like she slammed the door in my face. And then I just went inside the house, and then we went into my room, and then she started screaming at me. I think my mom's biggest concern, I really don't know what her biggest concern was. I think maybe just me bringing a life into this world and me not taking care of him. Or her having to do, the bulk of the work, or maybe financial reasons or why she didn't want me to keep him, or just because I have my whole life ahead of me and she didn't know how I was going to handle this. I decided to go through with my pregnancy because it sat right with me. I didn't feel right getting an abortion. Because that was scarier to me than giving birth. I couldn't imagine myself doing that. Even though I kind of lied to myself and told myself I was going to do it, I didn't do it. And I just waited till it was kind of too late, but not really too late, but too late for me. I never considered adoption at all. Because I knew my family was supportive enough that if I went through with the pregnancy and gave birth to my son, then that he would be taken care of, and I wouldn't be able to live with myself giving birth to him and giving him away to some people I don't know. And if he had a messed up life, we met later on in life and his life was jacked up, I would feel totally responsible. My pregnancy was cool. My pregnancy, I stopped being sick after about 4 months. So after that, I just went to school. I went to school to Oakland Tech, the regular high school, until I was 8.5 months pregnant. Did all my classes, did PE, everything. Then I transferred to a school for pregnant and parenting teens as I got bigger and further along with my pregnancy. Then I gave birth to him. Then I went back to school. The most significant change is just waking up earlier, because before I had him, I didn't really go out and party and, kick it like that. My life was kind of mellow like it is, just kind of school, going to the studio, just kind of focused. So the change wasn't humongous. I just bring him everywhere I can with me now. I just, it's like an extra person that comes along with me everywhere. And it's just more, I spend more time with him than on myself. And I wake up earlier and I go to sleep a little later. Yep. I'm still in school. I'm going to keep pursuing that. A lot of people ask me, are you going to go back to school? And I'm like, I never left. I was doing work when I was on maternity leave. I left I stopped going to school a week before I gave birth, like, going every day. Then once I gave birth, I was still doing work at home, taking care of him. Then I went to summer school to catch up on some credits, and now I'm back in regular school. And I have more credits than most seniors with no children. So I feel like I'm doing a good job, and I plan on going to college and eventually reaching a PhD, because I just got to go all the way and just finish out and, be a doctor, something, Dr. Maua. So yeah, that's my plans for the future.